want to tie a fly for backwaters. Actually, this fly is designed, developed for redfish in Florida, Texas and such. But I looked over this. I went online, did some research on this fly design. Sorry. And I found that it just did something to me. I wanted it to, I just saw it. I could fish the backwaters in the Okavango Delta with one of these flies. Actually, it's designed to be of neutral buoyancy, so you can fish it suspended. I don't want, I want it to sink a bit faster, so I've added bigger 5mm brass eyes, and then I'm gonna, I do apologize, and then I'm gonna add a very thinner foam. So, and I'm gonna tie it in tilapia colors. I think that will do the trick once there. Then whatever's around, lurking below, we'll see a nice something tilapia and hopefully respond to that. And I can fish it because it's slow sinking. I can fish it over the weed beds in these rivers. So I'm not gonna make it too big. I'm gonna make it like, you know, like a nice juicy tilapia. Acting very strange. Yeah. Right. I'm just gonna snip off the excess. Here. Get those fibers back. And on top of, this is the gray body of the fish, not the shrimp, but the fish. And on top of that, we need the darker back color. I'm just going to use an olive. This is craft fur. I'm using craft fur for these. There's nice movement to it, and I'm going to remove the underfur. I'm going to remove just a bit more. There. Yeah, there's the tilapia coming to life. There. Yes. Now I'm just going to take, yeah, that's the one. I'm just going to take a pen, make the tilapia stripes. On the original design, there are also stripes, imitating other food items, of course, in the salt, on the flats, targeting the redfish. There's a tilapia. Right, now I've cut one of these. I'm going to secure it in a minute, but first I'm going to prepare it. I'm going to make a slight taper, just snipping off. I didn't completely do it. Should I be happy with this? I should. There. For doing that, I'm going to use some Polar Reflector Flash in hot orange. Actually, it's not hot orange, it's more like burned orange. And this color is nice because the tilapias, they often have orange colors. I can do it like this. I should. I'm just going to secure it under the hook. There we go. And on top, I'm going now to secure this piece of thin foam. It's very thin. I think it's 1.5 millimeters. I'm going to put it slightly there. Yeah, just where the hook ends. I'm going to do a few wraps, tight enough to keep it in place, not too tight so it will cut it. And then I'm going to forward the thread all the way up to behind the dummels. Now I'm going to push back the fibers and wrap it in loose turns, coils. Not too loose, but not too tight either. We want this fly to float in the water, more or less. So there we go. I'm gonna tie off here once I've secured it. Sorry, not tie off, snip it off. There. And that should do it. Now I'm going to divide the fibers on top, more or less, and I'm going to bring forward the foam and secure it again behind the dumbbell eyes. And I'm just going to make a few like this, so it prevents it from slipping around the hook. That's a good technique. Now I'm going to cut it off just above, and I like, you know, just a bit of a taper there. Nice. Now I'm going to forward the thread, and there we go. I will be right back because I've left something in the fridge. I left this in the fridge because I'm going to tie this fly with a weed guard, and for that I'm using fluorocarbon in 20-25 pounds more or less. I'm going to just do a double. I'm going to place it on either side here, and in front of the dummels, double eyes. Then I'm going to push it forward and behind, forward again, there. And once I'm happy with this, I'm going forward again, and that's perfect for me. Again, there's so much vegetation in those backwaters in the Okavango, but still, it's better than nothing. I'm going to tie off now by doing a whip finish. Oops, there we go. And slip off the thread. Then I like my weed guards to be long enough. So behind this, if you can see it, behind the barb here, just slightly behind it, there. I like to make a cut. Now, what's left to do is to glue. I'm using some UV glue here, thin UV glue. I'm just going to smear it all in here. There. And before doing so, with the torch, I'm just going to put this double weed guard in place. There. Give it a good long blow with the torch. And we're not completely done yet because I want a bit onto the top. There. fibers. That's perfect. Yeah, there's the Red Meat Neutralizer redfish fly in a version targeting backwaters in the Okavango Delta. For bream, African pike, smaller tigerfish, bobblefish, and whatever fish species are around.